I think masculinity can look different for everyone. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to masculinity.
To be masculine, I feel like you should be able to fully release your emotions without caring about what people think of you. I'd also say being a role model for people is a good step towards masculinity. Men should treat others the same way that they want to be treated.
Masculinity means to me respect for everyone, understanding your fellow man and understanding everyone around you. And I think emotions are extremely important. To show your emotions. Don't hold them in. You hold them in, you're not doing yourself any favours at all.
Me personally, I don't know where I would be today without my wife, who has been there emotionally, financially, through all aspects of my career.
As a man, I like football, I like going to the pub with my friends, I like feeling part of a team. But throughout all of this, I will always exercise good principles and not cross a line where my behaviour becomes questionable.
Doesn't really matter how you describe yourself, as long as you're a good person and can be there for your friends.
I think our college's values demonstrate this really well. Well-being, engagement, aspiration and respect.
A good man takes pride in what he does and strives to be the best he can be.
Masculinity is about knowing yourself, being caring and being protective. I think a modern man is able to be emotional and able to share and be open and recognise feelings and deal with them. And be protective, but in a way that doesn't forsake themselves.
I think a good male role model is secure in their identity and supports the people around them regardless of their relationship to that person. I think the opposite of toxic masculinity is just security and confidence in who you are. Masculinity for me makes me think of pressure, because a lot of men feel like they have to perform their version of masculinity to the world or to the people around them. I think it's important for young men, but young people in general, to not just respect people that they get something from or that they find attractive, so to respect everybody regardless of their relationship to that person or what they can get from that person. So I think young men and young people today have a lot of expectation on them, and it takes away from that integrity of what do you feel is right rather than doing what you think you should do.
As an openly queer man in education, it's so important to educate others, make changes for the good in a world that's full of not so good stuff.
For me, being a male in this kind of generation, you need to create an environment where if one of your friends is struggling, that they're able to come to you and confide in you.
I don't view it in any way that it's macho not to show your emotion. I think it's a good thing because it just shows that you care and it means so much to you and it makes you a better person. Physicality has nothing to do with it, in my view. It's who you are as a person, and it's bringing over those strong values of what you value as a human being. The old-fashioned term, the man of the house, but my role in that partnership with my wife and bringing up my two daughters and then subsequently supporting my grandkids. That for me is the most important part about being a man.
A modern man, I think, is a lot more, is aware of his emotions, is sensitive and is empathetic to the world and others around him.